Hi, my name is Eric Mead. Welcome to the Playground Experiment, and this is the beginning of required readings number 17. Yay! Very exciting. I'm going to introduce three playwrights who are going to be a part of this process. First up, we have Erin Moughon, who's written Gertrude. Orlando Rodriguez, who's written Anugustias. And of course, our very own Mike Lesser with his work, Dragged Through the Mud. Hello, everybody, and thank you for being here.
Hey, Eric.
We're going to be part of this process. I cannot wait. These plays that you've written, they're going to be read by a group of people. They're going to give us feedback. You're going to use that feedback. You're going to write another draft, and then that is going to be table read, and people will see that and they'll give feedback again. It's going to be really fun, and I can't wait to learn more about your plays. Just to begin, I want to start asking some questions, brief questions about each piece. So just to begin, Erin, your piece, Gertrude, I understand that it has something to do with Hamlet. Can you tell me a little bit about what it's about?
Excellent. Yes, it does have something to do with Hamlet, as Gertrude is Hamlet's mother. And the play is about Gertrude being trapped in the play of Hamlet and having to relive it over and over again. And basically is a larger theme of women being trapped by men in certain roles in certain locations and trying to break out of those expectations. Down with patriarchy.
Awesome, awesome. I can't wait. Can you tell me a little bit about how this piece came to be a thing in your mind that you wanted to work on?
I actually worked with, I did a professional development with Melissa Friedman of Epic Theater Ensemble, and she had us do a bunch of different exercises around Shakespeare, specifically Hamlet. And one of them was to write a monologue about the closet scene where Hamlet confronts Gertrude and pick a topic. And my topic was explaining why Gertrude let Hamlet talk to her that way. And so that monologue kind of started the impetus of like, oh, what does Gertrude think throughout this whole play? And why does she do what she does? And so then I started to explore that.
No, it's totally a mystery. I'm really excited to figure out what's going on inside her mind there. What's the most, what are you looking forward to the most in this experience moving forward with this piece?
I'm really looking forward to getting feedback. There are parts of, I quote Shakespeare directly in some parts, and other parts I've written my own pieces of, and how people feel moving in and out of the world of Hamlet into this other like nether space I've created, and how people really react to the endings. Spoiler alert, I changed it from what Shakespeare did. Hey, Shakespeare did it wrong. Sorry, everyone. So just how they react to the ending and how they react to like the creative license I've taken with Hamlet.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I can't wait to learn more and see what happens in that development.
Thank you.
I can't wait. Orlando, so Anugustias, I understand, is a horror play. Can you tell me a little bit about what is it? What's the story there?
Well, it is a horror play. I've for a while been wanting to bring horror back into theater. And in this one, it's about a young man who discovers that there's something more to the past of his father's home, and which you start wondering if the horrors are the ghosts or the people that live there.
It's super exciting. Yeah. I love the horror genre myself, and I'm really excited to see sort of like a haunted house on stage. When did you first start writing this project?
I started writing this one some years back, especially with the whole Brett Kavanaugh situation going on, people defending him, people not. And it kind of started making me wonder, it's like, what if someone you defend so much actually has a dark past? Mm-hmm. So that's where I pushed this character who's going to discover some dark past about some people he respected.
Awesome, awesome. That's very intriguing. What are you most looking forward to with this development process for your piece?
I'm really excited to see how just people react to that message, what they take from that message, and then on the horror element, how well they respond to the idea of this happening on stage.
Awesome. That's super cool. I know we very rarely see horror in live theater. It's so often on movies and television, but I think that there's such a space for it in the immediacy of live theater, which I'm excited to watch to see how you explore that avenue, because I think it's thrilling. So Mike, I understand you've been working on this piece since 2016. Yes. You've had a couple of, I'm sure you've had many opportunities. What is your play about?
What is it about? Well, it's kind of set in the world of drag club. So it kind of, but the play within it is kind of going through kind of about this journalist who makes some really horrific decisions and about the repercussions after his decisions and what happens to his family and how his family who eventually meets these drag performers and how it kind of moves through there. And it's set in a very pre-Trumpian time.
Right, the 2016.
2016, it was set right after the Rio Olympics.
Right, cool. Since you've been working on this project for so long, what's your process been like? Especially how has it changed as the world has changed since that point in time?
Well, the cool thing is the first almost pass at the play started at volumes. And I literally, at that point, every 3 months, I would bring in another 50 minutes, bring in another 50 minutes, bring in another 50 minutes. I'm like, oh, I'm on, bring in another 50 minutes. And that's kind of how the play kind of evolved. And then it got to a point where there was so many writers at the PGE. I was like, I'll let other people have a chance. And I kind of put it on the shelf for a minute. So it's exciting to be with these brilliant writers and get the chance to kind of work on my own work.
Yeah,
for a change.
Yeah, absolutely. What are you most looking forward to with bringing this piece in particular to this process?
I think one of the things is seeing how honest and authentic these characters are in this crazy world of drag, and to see if people like take to them, as opposed to going, oh, I've seen that before, or hopefully they haven't.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you, writers.
Thank you.
These are our 3 writers. You've gotten a small taste of what they're working on, and you know what the process is. The important next thing to know is that required readings is going to be Saturday, September 18th. So if you would like to be a part of the group that reads these early drafts, reads these plays, gives us feedback, let us know, because we want your opinions.
So sign up. There'll be a link below or around. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe below. We're gonna all walk towards the camera right now. Everybody come towards the camera. Come, we're gonna go. Say bye.
Bye.
And thank you, Eric, for doing this. We love you, Eric.